Uganda's increasing debt burden is becoming a major concern to the nation's public finances and economic growth. The rising debt to GDP ratio and high debt servicing costs have caused controversy over the country's ability to finance essential development programs. According to economists, Uganda's debt is projected to rise up to 52.7% by June 2025.
Debt is sitting on us like traffic jam. You have cars in front, you have cars beside you, and in Uganda you have cars on the pavement, you have nowhere to go. That's what debt has done to us. We are saying, can we get some space back to think? Sometimes I pity my colleagues in finance. Before you begin to budget, the budget is finished.
The Executive Director, Uganda Debt Network, Patrick Tumwebaze, noted that a lot needs to be done to examine how the country can minimize borrowing, especially on non-priorities.
We are now going into specifics, because specifics in a sense that we're looking at who is affected more by debt compared to another section of society. So we discovered that the ladies or the femmes or the women are more affected.
On the trust fund, I think it is the behavior in the country on how trusts are managed. That's really what is holding in. Finance is not in for a trust fund for HIV because of the nature in which resources are managed.
During the national conference convened to examine Uganda's debt crisis and highlighting connections between colonial debts and current fiscal challenges, stakeholders also noted the need by government to have a streamlined borrowing culture.
They removed that money and took it to what they call is very essential. They removed that money. So you can see we go ahead appropriate, but the Minister of Finance abuses our power as Parliament.
The Commissioner in charge of Debt Policy Insurance at Ministry of Finance, Paul Okitoi, revealed that government is currently prioritizing financing of projects with high investment return, supported by domestic investment.
Government will continue to prioritize concessional financing as well as semi-concessional financing, and only to a lesser extent acquire commercial financing for critical, high results projects that have high rates of return, but also can pay themselves back.
He further allayed all fears, noting that government is also managing the current debt burden.
At least Uganda is not a debt distress.
The conference provided an opportunity to stakeholders to discuss continental and national debt challenges, explore strategies for sustainable development, and advocate for a more equitable global financial system. Cayenne Faith, Andrew Sebida, for ABC.